Hi everybody, I have important information regarding the movement analysis portion of the Western Division Level 2 and 3 exams. Technical understanding and movement analysis have been paired in one online portion of the exam that will take you about an hour to complete. Dates are up on the calendar for January currently, and here is a video to help you get ready. Studying movement analysis online is more applicable than ever now with this, and if you're not in the Western Division, still watch anyway because it'll give you great tools to learn to study movement analysis in a way that you can directly apply on snow or on online exams right off the bat. Registration: candidates will register to the movement Zoom analysis on the links provided in an email you got if you are in the Western Division. If you're not in the Western Division, you don't need to worry about this. Your level 2 and 3 exam are still just 2 parts to the certification, not 3. The fee is now $25, so that's substantially cheaper than it was back when we had to invest a full day into the skiing exam, and now we don't have to skip work. The exam hours are actually in the afternoons and evenings. So you'll apply to that. The Zoom meeting will be on a scheduled date. You'll be sent a link with a confirmation email to get into the Zoom meeting. Exam proctors will have a list of candidates joining the meeting, including the exam level and discipline. Only registered candidates will be allowed to enter the meeting. That's pretty typical. Candidates will be shown a video of a skier or rider depending on level and discipline. Candidates will all write a response for observation, evaluation, and prescription based on the skier rider video. So the assessment criteria for each of the MA elements will be linked in the description below. Response will be captured on Google Forms, so you'll write your answer on a Google form. You'll have 30 minutes to do that. Your results will be reviewed in 48 hours. So you'll have the option to watch the video twice and then have 30 minutes to write or type your response on all 3 movement analysis elements. Exam rules once the assessment starts. Candidates are not allowed to record the Zoom meeting so that you don't have the video to look at later. Video cameras must be on so the host can see you. No talking, texting, no private chatting. Open book is permitted. So you can literally show up with your teaching snow sports manual that tells you how to do movement analysis and read that throughout the 30 minutes. You can also bring your technical Alpine manual to the exam, and then this will just list out all the body parts you need to be watching and describing, as well as ski performance, what part of the ski you should be talking about. You'll submit your Google form, you're done, and that's it. So basically just 1 hour instead of a day. You can do it after work, so you don't have to pay an examiner a full day, and you also don't skip work, so it completely negates the double expense of going to an exam. It saves you 1 day fully. So then that'll be processed in 48 hours, and then you'll receive an email that tells you what that score was, what you got, whether you passed or not. Okay, so in the description I will show you criteria. It'll be PDFs for criteria for level 2 and 3 technical MA and snowboard level 2 and 3 technical MA, so that you have something to actually study for, and you know how good you have to be at the different skills to move on to the next level and to pass. So then in the description I have a training guide for MA. It'll explain exactly what you need to look for, how you need to describe different things, what you need to describe. That'll get you pretty much all the way there. Use that whether you're studying for an actual exam that you've scheduled or not, whether you're in the Western Division or not, and that will help you out quite a bit. So for content, what content do you actually look at to practice MA? You're going to want to go to YouTube and you're going to want to look up level 2 or level 3 movement analysis examples. Different channels and different organizations around the world put videos in a playlist so that you know what level you're going for. Usually level 2 you're going to be looking at someone who's parallel and sometimes in a stem Christie a little bit at the beginning of the turn, and they're usually getting into bumps for the first time, or they're practicing really good focus technique on a green or blue run. But they try to do blue run. Then for level 3, you're going to be seeing advanced skiers. People who've been in the bumps before, people off-piste. So try to find videos that match the criteria. Look for videos that feature skiers that ski to the level you certified to during the ski portion of whatever exam you're working your way through. So then you have your video. And you might have a couple of textbooks. If you don't have textbooks, you can use e-learning to get the vocabulary you need and to start looking in the right places. Use the resources down in the description and just have those out when you're going through the video. And you're going to also want to know your 5 fundamentals, of course. If you did level 1, then you should have an idea of where to look, even if you didn't memorize them yet. And that'll get you going pretty good. So you're watching the video, and my strategy for learning movement analysis personally is I'll do a little bit every day, and I'll do one week per fundamental. So I'll explain a fundamental every day for 7 days straight, and I'll explain dirt, and I'll do it on a bunch of different skiers of all levels, and then towards the end I focus in on the exam level I'm studying so that I really know how to explain this fundamental and its relationship with the skier and the snow. And I can also prescribe, and I have 7 full training days. Even if it's just 30 minutes or an hour, then I have 7 days of training to explain the observation, movement analysis, prescription of all of that. So describing and prescription as well, all that with a focus. So then I also do cause and effect with that. You can split it into 5 weeks for the 5 fundamentals, and then you'll never have to worry about whether or not you learned something during those 5 weeks. It'll be super sturdy, and you don't have to do it that intense. You can even just do 1 day each. But basically, that's a good strategy if you needed a strategy. If you came here for a strategy, that's what you should do. Different regions also have their own study guides. So whether you're in a region that is doing the MA portion of the exam online or not, you can go to any of the other regions and go look for which one has the study guides and assessment forms that speak to you the best way possible, and that get you going in the most digestible path, kind of. So that's for content. That's where you go look for the information that you're actually going to be spitting out during the movement analysis. So then how do you put it all together? You have these standards, which are in the description, the criteria, and you can also get criteria on the website if you know where to look. So this will teach you how to think. Then you're going to want to actually speak that language fluently. Speaking to the relationship of ski, snow, ski, and body performance. Speaking to the fundamentals without sounding like a robot, and having your own style. Developing your own style and still staying true to the technique of movement analysis. You're going to be able to do that with practice and with having the books open and the criteria open and the study guides open in front of you and just practicing. It's just like skiing. You got to put in the time. You have to get the repetition. Training on snow for movement analysis can work great for some people who are naturals at movement analysis. I am not a natural with movement analysis. I need extra repetition, and I can't do that all on snow. So I've been using online study tools to get my movement analysis up to par for the exams I'm taking, and that's worked wonders for me. I find it quite frustrating to do movement analysis at all, and it discourages me to sound like a robot and to stutter through my words during exams. So being able to do it online with the extra time to watch the videos again, see what I missed, and maybe even record myself gives me the best feedback possible. So hopefully the description and a little bit of what I talked about gives you the best possible chances of passing your next exam, and good luck out there. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. If you have any questions or any of the links don't work, go ahead and send me a comment and I'll get that figured out as soon as possible. Check out the rest of the channel. I try to upload frequently, and I try to upload on topics that are relevant to today's ski instructors and get you moving forward even if you're not skiing year round. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.